Okay, hi and welcome everybody to this episode. I'm here with Josh Stone,
Hi everyone, welcome.
facilitator and head coach and CEO of the Ignite Coaching School, as well as a coach for me. Okay, today we're going to be covering off about marketing and setting your business up so marketing's happening 24/7. Now, we start off with a couple of key concepts or truths, and you'll see that they're truths. The first one is that the only two activities in a business that actually make money are marketing and sales.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Everything else is an expense. So marketing and sales is what makes money. The second thing I want to say is invariably when a business is struggling for cash flow, one of the factors that I will always see, or mostly see, is that there's not enough time being spent in marketing and selling. As an example, a lot of time might be going into providing a service, into developing other areas of a business. So the moment that there's not lots and lots of hours being put into marketing and sales, you're guaranteed decreased income. That's just a no-brainer, isn't it?
Absolutely. And it's interesting once you start to explore that topic with business owners, there's a whole bunch of probably reasons and justifications about why they're not spending time on the selling and marketing. And then, like we do, we go under the line and go, okay, well, what's going on for this person?
Oh, yeah. Well, there can be innumerable unconscious saboteurs. So it's an example, and we won't spend long on this, but definitely it can be negative associations, beliefs associated with selling and marketing. The person may not feel on an unconscious level that they deserve success. All these things will impact the person without them even knowing it and guide them to not put effort and energy where it can make them a lot of money.
Definitely.
Okay. From a structural perspective, meaning the way a business is set up, we can see practical reasons why a business is not spending enough time in marketing and selling, which is a couple of things that we're going to explore as well. So not only do we have the unconscious content that might take the person responsible for marketing away from marketing into what we might call low dollar productive activities, but there are practical reasons as well. So, and let's just start off with a almost like a good fantasy or a good ideal. What would it be like, Josh, if in any of the businesses that you were involved with, that you had a marketing team that was working 24/7?
Oh, phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you had a part of your business focusing on marketing, connecting with your clients, connecting with future prospects 24/7, amazing. Pure gold.
Yeah, exactly. So when you see that as a business owner, you go, oh, I really get that. If I could have this marketing happening, whether I'm asleep, whether I'm awake, no matter what's going on in the business, that means I'm going to be guaranteed to have lots of clients. So the reason that we quickly work with that ideal or that fantasy is actually what you want to aim for. How do I create that? How do I have that? Okay. In my own experience, as an example, I'm about to set up another marketing team. But here's something that I've experienced several times in my life where I'm responsible for marketing in the business. And then I have a new venture, as an example, or I've got to get involved with a licensing arrangement. And all of a sudden, that will take me away from marketing. And marketing will decrease. The amount of marketing will decrease. Now, automatically, that's one of the worst things for a business. So one of the key things here is that if you as a business owner, if you can't dedicate most of your time to marketing because you're being pulled into other aspects of the business, you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, because every time you get pulled into another aspect, cash flow is going to be minimized. That's the first thing that we would see. So again, another aspect that we'll see is unconsciousness from the perspective of the business owner, where they're not aware of what we call your highest dollar productive zone or highest dollar productive activity. So as an example, again, in a business, marketing is probably the highest dollar productive activity, meaning that every hour you spend marketing, it produces income and lots of it. Okay, so when a business owner doesn't understand that certain activities produce far greater return on what we call time investment, ROTI, they'll be off here, I don't know, working on their admin systems, doing the bookkeeping, thinking, oh, look at myself, I've saved myself $40 an hour or $30 an hour because I would have had to pay someone to do that. But what they're not realizing is that 3 or 4 hours doing those things is 3 or 4 hours that they're not spending marketing.
Yeah.
And that the costs of that are going to far outweigh what they consider to be the small savings and not paying someone to do those low dollar productive activities.
And probably one of the other things we see too, Perry, is business owners who are aware of the high dollar productive zones, and like you said before, there might be an opportunity that presents itself. There might be an opportunity to move into sort of a heavy phase of negotiations with another business owner who is potentially going to give you access to their list. So there's a real good opportunity in front of you from a business development point of view to spend your time chasing that opportunity. But what we see is then the marketing of their business gets left by the wayside while they chase this new opportunity. So it's so important we're not saying don't chase those opportunities, but you have to be very conscious of, like you said, setting up systems, marketing systems that actually automate your marketing for you to free you up potentially if you're going to go and chase this other opportunity, which could, if it comes off, yield you much, significant returns for your business as well.
Yeah, and this all comes down to team allocation because, again, you if you understand the priority, again, just quickly in closing, the priority is you want your business to be marketing 24/7. If you or another staff member who's responsible for that area is being pulled off into other things, so that's not happening, you've got to make sure that either that person or you are not being pulled into other things, or you're setting someone else up to do the marketing so that it's not impacted. It happens 24/7, okay, because that's what brings the money in. Another one, finally, that we often see in smaller businesses where the person's, like in service businesses, the person goes out and markets, they get lots of clients, and all of a sudden they've got to service the clients. and because they've got to service the clients, no marketing's happening, and that client cycle finishes, and then they suddenly go, oh, I've got no clients now, the money's running out, they rush out to market. And marketing happens, they get more people in, and then they've got to service the clients. Again, not particularly practical. In that case, you have to find ways of setting the marketing up to constantly have people in that funnel, and so that you don't go in these up and down swings from the perspective of client acquisition.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hope everyone got a lot from that. Very important subject when you realise the only two activities that make money in business are sales and marketing. So you should set your business up so that the marketing's happening 24/7. It never stops. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Did you want to advertise your Lifestyle Entrepreneurs thing?
Yeah, I suppose I should. Okay, yep, I'm still recording. So for those of you that are interested in this subject, I'm running workshops all around Australia, lifestyle entrepreneur workshops, and it's all about setting up a business so that you can have profit and free time, so that you can live the life that's meaningful to you. And just on that, I've worked with thousands of business owners, as you know. A lot of business owners can get the profit equation right, meaning that their business makes a lot of money, but they're still working 50, 60 hours a week in their business and they can't leave their business. The business relies on them. That's not what we teach. What we're about is setting up a business so that you do have that wealth and have lots of free time to do the things that you love, what we call being a lifestyle entrepreneur. So it's the Lifestyle Entrepreneur Workshop. If it resonates with you, come along and there'll be some good learning on the day.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
See ya.